Hello, man. Thanks for stopping by. This is volume 181 of My Prostate Is Trying to Kill Me. I'm Mark Graves, just a regular guy fighting prostate cancer, and I'm glad to have you along for the ride. Did I say this is volume 181? No, well, if not, I said it twice. Okay, it is Tuesday, and I went yesterday for my third chemotherapy treatment. And just a little update on that. It actually went pretty well. They didn't know I was coming, but they still squeezed me in. So I had a different nurse than I normally have. I had Sarah yesterday rather than Rachel, and was absolutely fine. She was wonderful. She had been off for 4.5 months, so it was cute. She was trying to get back into the swing of things. She just had a little baby boy, and so again, congratulations, fantastic. And I will try and keep this as short as I can. This is actually take two. I don't normally do more than one take, but I did intend for the video to be short, and the last one was like 16 minutes. That was not my intention. I just want to give you a quick update on yesterday and today. So yesterday, got the treatment. They normally will start it, and then every 15 minutes, well, what they do is they give me the steroids that I start off with. Then I get the pre-meds. They do my blood draw and all that kind of stuff. And then once they start the big bag, which is my actual cocktail, chemotherapy cocktail, they've been doing it in 15-minute increments. Like they start it slower and then they pump it up a little bit and then keep going. Yesterday, I just got the full bag when it was time for the cocktail. So they gave me the steroids, the pre-meds, and then put the cocktail bag up there. Now, I don't know if that was because Sarah is not my normal nurse, or maybe they figured since it's the third time around that I'm okay. They wouldn't have to step it up. So anyways, everything seemed to go fine. The only difference I noticed was that the neuropathy that I normally get in my feet and my fingers seemed to start earlier. So I don't know if that had anything to do with them speeding it up or not. And I'm not complaining. The neuropathy I get is uncomfortable, uh, sometimes just a tad painful, but it's not the kind of neuropathy where I lose the ability to walk or to balance. I don't have that issue, and it's not that bad either in my fingers. I could still play my ukulele with my fingers the way they are. So not complaining about that. I did get the normal brain fog. I got the fatigue. That's already kicked in. Something I got this time that I didn't notice before was a little bit of, gosh, what should I call it? Grumpiness. I mean, I've had that in the past, but I was out driving around this morning and I was really amazed at how short my temper was. Now, maybe it wasn't me. Maybe it was just, I don't know, the phase of the moon or something. But wow, the number of a-holes. Now, granted, I was at Costco this morning. I'll get to that in a minute. So that could have had something to do with it too. So I got out of the treatment yesterday, noticed some of the side effects started to kick in. I spent a lot of time on the couch yesterday, got a few things done around the house. My daughter and my granddaughter went home, had a safe trip home yesterday. So then this morning, oh, and one of the questions that the nurse asked me yesterday, Sarah, she said, were you having trouble sleeping last night? And we hadn't talked about it. It wasn't on the discussion list. So I thought, the first thing I thought to myself is, man, I know I look bad since I don't have any hair anymore. But do I look that bad that you're asking me if I didn't sleep well last night? So it looks like she was referring to my steroids, because I have to take oral steroids. Uh, the day before my treatment, I take two. The day of my treatment, I take two. And then the day after, I'll take two. And evidently, I didn't know this, but that's one of the side effects. People have trouble sleeping. And then it made perfect sense because I really didn't sleep well on Sunday night. And I thought maybe it was just because I was, a little worried about the third treatment, the chemotherapy treatment, which doesn't hurt. I don't know why, but it's just a medical procedure. So, sometimes you get a little wigged out. Though it could have just been the steroids that was causing the problem. So, anyways, along those lines, woke up this morning at 3 o'clock in the morning, wide awake. Went to bed last night at probably, gosh, I don't know, 10:30. And I was tired when I went to bed last night. But then 3 o'clock in the morning, bam, eyes wide open. Tried to go back to sleep, laid there, tossed and turned. Um, didn't work. I had stayed awake. So about 5 o'clock, maybe 4:30, did some social media and then tried to go back to sleep again. Didn't work. So 5:30, I got up and started my day. And then I had to be at the doctor's at 9 o'clock. So I got some stuff done this morning, talked to my daughter for a little bit on the phone. I had a good conversation with her, did some things I needed to on the computer. Had to stock my pills. I got up this morning to go take my bevy of medications and supplements and realized that that was on my list of things to do yesterday, was to refill it, because I only had 1 p.m. slot left filled. All the AMs were gone, so I had to take care of that this morning, which I did. Got a shower, got over to the doctor's super quick. They got me in, and all I had to do was get my injection, the Udenyca injection. Am I saying that right? Udenyca doesn't sound right. That's the name of a street by my high school. Oh, Udenyca. That's how you say it. So I got my injection of Udenyca this morning, was in and out maybe 15 minutes, then went to Costco. As long as I'm there before 10 o'clock, I get to go in. I call it the old farts hour, but if you're over 60 or you have comorbidities, I got the bases covered. They let you in at 9 o'clock before the general public at 10. So I ran in there, got some of the things I needed to get, and then came outside, and that's when it began. That's when the a-holes showed up, just trying to get in and out of parking spaces. I mean, that was ridiculous. Then trying to make a left to get out to the behind Bellaterra. Unbelievable. And even on McFadden coming home, had people just driving crazy. So I was glad to get home, got the groceries put away, stuff in the freezer, cleaned out the refrigerator in the garage, got rid of all the leftovers. You know, when you have the kids for a week, you tend to start building up stuff in the fridge. So that's all taken care of. Came out to the garage. I'm going to record this video. Then I have t-shirts to make this morning. I've got some printing to do, get that back in the mail and send it out to Florida. And then I believe I'm going to be going for some couch time after that. I have a couple movies I've been wanting to watch, so maybe I'll do that this afternoon. Definitely going to have a nap in there. That's for sure. So anyways, that's just a quick update. That's all I wanted to say. The other video got way out of hand. I got into way too much minutia and detail. So I apologize for that. But this one I think should be short. I'm not even sure of the time, but if it's under 8 minutes, I'm happy with that. So again, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate that. If you'd like to follow along on my journey with me, I'd love to have you. We're at 300, I believe, and 52 subscribers now. So if you'd like to join that crowd, then just go ahead and click on the subscribe button below. Wow, I almost made it look like there's an earthquake here. Sorry, I hit that. So click the subscribe button. There's also a bell there. If you'd like to click that, you'll be notified every time there's a new video. What else is on there? Oh, likes, man. I'd love to have you give me a like. If you enjoyed this video in any way, shape, or form, hit that like button, because that really helps the algorithm, makes it so much easier for people to find these videos. And I do thank you for watching. I thank you for sharing these on your social media with other prostate cancer warriors. Also for people who are supporting prostate cancer warriors, no matter what that role might be, because that's a huge, important role. I want to thank you for all the prayers, for all the positive thoughts, for all the good vibes, for all the aloha, for all the shaka, for all the positive juju you guys send my way. I appreciate it. And know, please, that I'm sending it right back to you as well. We're going to beat this. We're going to do it together. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on my next video.